Is that a Pokemon? Something about it just doesn't seem natural.
That's not a bad way of putting it, actually. Mewtwo is a genetically engineered Pokemon cloned from the original Mew.
It's the result of scientific research, pursued with the intent of creating the world's most powerful Pokemon.
World's most powerful, huh? What's it got in store for me?
Mewtwo's psychic power is fearsome, but it's not as physically strong as you might expect. To compensate, it has several techniques that focus on range, defense, and evasion.
You'll be better off fighting it up close, but try not to make eye contact.
What? Why not?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, Lucas finally made it, I see.
That's right. He's a PSI user like Ness is, but Lucas takes it even further.
On top of some similar elemental moves, several of his other attacks are also fueled by psychic energy.
I feel kind of bad fighting him. The kid's had such a rough go of it, you know?
Oh, that's sweet of you, Pit, but I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, just look at him. All those hard times he went through have really improved his confidence.
Lucas's story is one of self-discovery and overcoming adversity. When nobody else can do what needs to be done, you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'll try to look at it that way. Another swordsman, huh?
That's Roy, the young lord of Faerie. When his father fell ill, he had to take command of his homeland's armies at the tender age of 15.
Wow, that's rough. I'll bet he's pretty good with that sword, though, having seen combat so young.
Oh, please. We've heard stories and seen moves like that before, haven't we?
True enough, but Roy's moves have got a certain unique flair to them.
Wait, was that flair or flare?
Both.
His sword is strongest near the guard, by the way, so try and keep your distance.
Okay, I'm on it.
Wow, now there's a face I never thought I'd see in Smash Brothers.
You mean Ryu? Why not? It's not like he's never been in a crossover fighting game before.
Well, when you get right down to it, Smash Brothers isn't really a fighting game, is it?
What? How can you say that? We've got normals, specials, throws, combos? We've even got supers now!
But what about the items and stage hazards? No real fighter has stuff like that.
Guys, is now really the best time for this argument? Pitch, Ryu's got all the iconic moves you'd expect, and then some. Several of his attacks have variants of different strengths. He may have more moves than anyone else here.
Yeah, good thing this isn't a fighting game then, huh? I mean, if it were, I'd have to worry about reading his moves, range, zoning, and all that other stuff, right?
Oh, give it a rest!
Wow, I've seen some big swords around here, but this is getting a bit out of hand.
That would be the Buster Sword. Those would be the fusion swords. Wielded by one Cloud Strife, a mercenary with a complex story.
He seems a bit scrawny to be swinging that thing around like that.
Cloud was subjected to genetic experimentations after the destruction of his hometown. This involved, among other things, injecting him with cells from an alien life form called Genova.
Basically, it was some really shady super soldier stuff. He managed to escape and joined Avalanche, a group dedicated to, nature conservation.
That's putting it nicely.
Oh, be quiet!
Verity's right, though. Despite his traumatic past and cold exterior, Cloud's not really a bad guy. Just don't make him mad. That limit gauge you see can power up his special moves.
I also hear he's got a pretty good win-loss record against angels.
I think I'll be okay. Still got both of my wings after all.
Pit, are you familiar with the saying, a house divided against itself cannot stand?
I think I heard Mart say that once. Said he picked it up from a guy in a big hat.
It refers to an entity having loyalties on opposing sides of a conflict. Korin was born to a family of the Hoshido Kingdom, but raised by a family of the rival Nor Kingdom.
Ouch, that sounds like a whole lot of no fun.
Well, Korin's heritage does have some advantages too, being part dragon and all. The Dragon Fang ability lets them transform parts of their body for some nasty, long-reaching attacks.
Remember, don't assume you're safe just because you're out of sword range.
As if that chainsaw sword wasn't scary enough on its own.
Quit whining. Those Dragon Fang attacks are pretty linear, so see if you can angle your way past them.
I'll keep that in mind. Uh-oh, it's that witch!
Stay calm, Pit. Bayonetta's tough, but she's not invincible.
A bit too flashy for her own good, I'd say.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, for one thing, she leaves herself wide open after those sick air combos.
Watch closely. The longer the combo, the more time she'll take to regain her composure upon landing.
I'll keep an eye out for that. Anything else?
Well, if you're willing to eat some damage.
Okay, that was cryptic. Where are you going with that?
The shots Bayonetta fires while using her bullet arts won't make you flinch. If she gets greedy trying to rack up damage that way, you can punish her for it.
Good intel! Okay, witch, this angel's got your number!